Good day and welcome everybody to the How We Got Here Genealogy, our weekly live stream. I'm sorry that I didn't live stream last week. I was a little indisposed. Um, I almost didn't make it this week. So I have some news to update and some other things, but how's everybody doing? If you want to just let me know where you're watching from, that would be great. Okay. So yeah, just as you want to let me know where you're watching from, that'd be great. So we're gonna do a combination of things today. We're gonna do give you an opportunity to ask some questions as usual, but I'm going to be playing this. Some I did a little bit last year, and I'm going to start doing it as a regular thing, the third Thursday of every month. And since Thursday was January 1st, this would be the third Thursday. I'm going to be playing the game Timeguessr. So I'm hoping to do well. I chose and I put a board there in the chat if you want to play along. I'm going to play personally with a time limit, just because I don't want to run too long. Let's try 7 minutes. So that would be 35 minutes. I use 7 minutes for all 5 rounds. Unfortunately, that may not give me as much time. I'm hoping to possibly do this in the future with some other genealogists and history YouTubers, and where I would invite them to play, and we discuss the items that they have that we are seeing the pictures of. So, anyways, let me know if you do have any questions. Okay, I'm just going to remove that, and I'm going to share my screen now. So just 1 second here while I get back to the chat. It says the link is broken. Okay, so let's challenge a friend. I will put a new link there. So I'm going to put this here, and I am going to see. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go pin that one and unpin the other one, and that link should. That should let you play. If it doesn't, let me know, and we're going to start. Okay. So, I'm most likely going to say this is someplace in the Middle East. Looking at the flags there, this looks like a camel rodeo, maybe. I don't know. Fairly modern. That's my cane there, the new device, and maybe this isn't a rodeo. The guy has a gun there, so let's go. There's French and the United States, Egypt. I'm gonna go. This is in Libya, maybe. Let's say Libya. Let's say. I'm gonna. Just because I'm not really sure. I want to go somewhere, maybe where I'll be close to the Middle East too. Yeah, but let's say I'm gonna go, I guess, up here, as close as I can get to the Libyan Egyptian border. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to say 2015. And no real particular reason choosing 2015, just the colors and stuff look relatively modern. Okay, I'm going to make my guess. So, okay, so I was right, I believe, in saying that it was in Libya. I was in Tunisia. So, year, 4 years off. So, let's go to the next round. Now, this is interesting. This looks like AI art for some reason. There's Walmart. Fire truck. Costa Rica. Okay. Anything here in these people? I'm going to say this is probably around the same era, 2019-ish. The other one. Yeah, let's leave 2020. Costa Rica now. Costa Rica, not a place I've gone to. A lot of my friends and my in-laws like Costa Rica quite a bit. Let's go to San Jose because that's the main city. And watch me be completely off and it's something else. So in Kidzania. Okay, Kidzania is actual place, is it? Is that like a kids park or some kids? PF Chang's. So it must be like a kids town. Okay. The color, that's a good way. Yeah, you're right, because over years people did do that. So I was 1 year off. That's good. Next round. Okay. This has a definite late 60s vibe. Yeah, by the pants and her skirt, definitely late 60s, early 70s, maybe. Oh, I've seen that bell place before. So let's try this. We're going to say, and I thought I was showing my screen, which I'm not. Nobody bothered to tell me. But that's fine. Let's entire screen there. This will make it a lot of it different. So yeah, I'd say this is definitely, I want to say definitely Italy. I mean, it could be Spain, but I'm going to go Italy. I'm going to go, I'll go Rome just because. I'm going to go in here somewhere, and I'm going to go 72. San Marino, Venice. San Marco of Venice. Oh, see, I did not. I think Venice because I did not see any canals. And I was 2 years off, 1974. That's reasonable. Okay. Put me down here. So let's go to this next round. And okay. I would say this see, that's deceiving. That definitely looks 1930s car wise, but and that type of writing. Is it Hong Kong? I'm going to say Hong Kong, 1935. Actually, I'm going to go little. No, I'm going to go 35. 6 years off, 1929. Okay, it's sooner than I thought. And Bangkok. Okay, yeah, the different languages there really threw me off. That's why I was thinking it's a westernized place that in Asia. Okay, so next round. Okay, there's a jumbo jet, and that's interesting. Let's say this is somewhere in Japan. I think that's Japanese. Names all those are all seem to be Japanese companies, if I remember. So I'm going to say Tokyo, and I'm going to say somewhere not too far from the airport. I'm going to say 82, maybe. Is there any street names? Not that I'd be able to read them. Let's go here, because it's somewhere in the middle city, and say 80. I'll go 82. No, actually, I'm going to go later. I'm going to go 89. And okay, I was 9 years off. It was 98. Wow. And it wasn't in Japan. It was in Hong Kong. Well, this time I was in Hong Kong. So what was my final score? My final score is 35,990. So how did you guys do? And there's back to me. I'm happy to see y'all. So how did y'all do? Did you give this a try? I do find this a great little fun exercise for helping to identify clothing, picture style. For years, I wish there was like Genealogy. I wish this had a little more customization you could do, which would be nice. Like if you could do just choose one particular country to do a series of locations and times from there. A few different things like that. But no, I do like this game. And it's just something I'm hoping to come back. And I'm going to see if there's any other type of historical genealogy adjacent games that I might play as well. So how's everybody been doing? I don't know if you saw my video this week. I had a kind of rough week last week. And to tell you that the adventure didn't end yet at the end of that video. Last night I was rushed by ambulance to hospital again, thinking I was having another heart attack. But after several hours of testing and other things, it looks like I might just have something called pericarditis, which is inflammation around the area where the stent is. It caused a lot of pain, and it still is. I have a lot of pain. Last night they had me on a lot of opiates. At one point I stopped breathing 3 times, and where there was other instances there. Basically, my wife and the nurse had to shake me to get me to start breathing. So not a fun time. I don't recommend it if you can. It's got me thinking about my own lifestyle and diet, and I'm working on changing that. Not that I had an overly bad diet, but there was always room for improvement. Like all those bottles up there, they don't actually get poured out too much. In fact, most of them aren't open, and they'll probably stay that way longer now. As I sort of go into the stage of where I'm just trying to live my life a little better. So I don't know if anybody has any questions for me about anything family tree related. If you do, I'm here to answer. If not, I'll wrap it up a little early, or maybe we can play another game round of Timeguessr. It's up to you. So let me know. And yeah, I think I just want to get some rest tonight. I did want to come on and update people and let them know. I had a lot of people concerned, people through my channel, definitely, but also just people in my day-to-day real life. It's taken a big toll on me, and today I slept in. Well, I didn't get home from the hospital till about 5 a.m. last night, this morning. Slept into 1, and honestly, most of the time I've been up, I've just been laying down half asleep and napping. And I think that's what I'm going to do next, is have another nap. So if there's any questions anybody has, let me know. If not, I'm going to sign off. I want to thank you all for dropping by, and we'll see you next week, same time. As I do, I'm committed to try to be here. As long as some major life happening isn't coming up, I should be here next week. You have a great day.